What can I say? That's why I always stay ready. Hey, yeah, I'm ready. Hey, we ready.
Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Maine coming to you guys with a tier list in Shinobi Life 2. Today we're going to be breaking down what are my opinions on all the KGs and how do I rank them. So my tiers I have is God tier, and you guys already know what's going to God tier. I ain't even gotta discuss that. Then we have the SSS tier. You know, so basically SSS means it's good in all aspects. Then I have the S tier PvP, S tier PvE, A, B, C, D, and that's the way I'm doing this list. So hope you guys end up enjoying this video. We also got some codes that recently dropped that give you, I think, like what, 65 spins, I think is how much it was. So link to those, I mean, I'll put this on the screen right now, so make sure you guys put those codes in. You don't want to miss these. I know a lot of you guys are still trying to get Rinnegan and whatever else is coming next. I heard we're getting maybe data explosion, and we're getting black lightning, so you guys definitely don't want to miss that. So make sure you guys put those codes in, get all the spins that you can. But without further ado, let's get into this video. Now I probably got some PvP gameplay down in the background. I probably got to like this in the corner so you ain't got to just only watch me do this, and you can still have something to watch as well. Alright boys, let's start off with the god itself. Let's get straight into this, get this bad boy out the way. Where is it at in this list? I don't even see it right now. Rinnegan. Putting it up in the god tier list. You guys know where that's at. God tier. Rinnegan is something serious. It is OP. It is powerful. It's God. It's a god tier jutsu. It literally has broken the meta, and it's good all by itself. It don't even need anything else to make it good. You know, a lot of these jutsus or KGs have to have something else to complement. This doesn't need anything. And then with that being said, also I am judging these by strictly by itself. There are KGs that have like one really good move, then the rest of the moves be fodder. I'm calculating it all in. This is just elements. I mean, KGs by themselves and not combined with anything else. So let's start off with Sharingan. Sharingan is definitely going in the SSS tier. It's really good in PvP. You got Amaterasu, you got Susanoo, you got auto dodges, you got instacast, ridiculous range genjutsu. It's just overall good. You got good stat boost, you got good speed boost. It's nothing else you can really need. AoE, single target. You literally have everything. Copy jutsus. It's nothing else. It's nothing you lack. When you got Sharingan on, you're not lack for anything. You're not missing out on anything. Sharingan is a god tier jutsu for sure. It's not on Rinnegan level in my it's debatable, but I'm definitely I won't put in the god category because Sharingan didn't break the meta like Rinnegan did. So I'm definitely putting the SSS tier because it's good in PvP and it's good in PvE. Now coming in at Nara, yo, unfortunately, I'm about to slap Nara down at the bottom of the list. I'm going down to the C tier. Nara it's a good support, but by itself it just doesn't really do anything. You can definitely hit some combos up with it. But just by itself, it's just you know what I'm saying? Unless you're combining or team comboing it with somebody else, it's just not really that good in my opinion. And yeah, that's about it for Nara. Nara's not really that good. That's just like I said, except in team situations. The only time I think Nara is pretty good. Now coming in next, we got Sand. I'll put Sand pretty much in the category of Nara. Like, only thing I really use Sand for is its movement. Like, you got the little flight thing. That's the only thing it's about good for, in my opinion. All the other moves are there's so many better options of Sand. Like, even just in Sand by itself, the other two Sands are so much better than the normal Sand itself. Besides the flight, I can't see it offering. Oh, I will say, but I forgot about the mode. The mode is pretty good. I didn't calculate the mode. I forgot about the mode. The mode is pretty good, and I will bump it because it's not Nara bad without the mode. I forgot about the mode. I didn't calculate it into my calculation. With mode, it definitely moves up to B tier. Yeah, I'll move to B tier with mode. Now for Byakugan, definitely moving this up to S tier PvP. Now with PvE, it's decent, but rotation doesn't do that much damage. It's just the combos you can pull around with PvP. It's just decent in PvE. It's not trash in PvE, but I won't put it a top tier PvE Keiki Genkai. But in PvP, it's God sent. You got iframes, you got far range pulls. Now the air palm, gale palm, whatever it's called, whatever that vacuum palm, whatever it's called, that move is you know what I'm saying? It's decent, but it definitely shines in its mode abilities and its rotation, and trigrams is really good. So definitely going into the S tier PvP. Hopefully one day it gets nerfed. Now Uzumaki, in my opinion, Uzumaki's not that good. in my personal opinion. But it's pretty good, like as far as how everybody fight. Because a lot of people just hit people with the stuns, and a lot of people don't block in this game. Me personally, I never have any issues with Uzumakis. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people love Uzumaki. I know a lot of people get comboed by Uzumaki. I know a lot of people get hit by it and get stunned up. It has really good stuns and stuff like that. And the mode is pretty solid, so I'll put it in the A tier. Just for the potential. But I feel like when people get into the meta of blocking and learn how to deal with Uzumaki, it'll move down to B tier, my personal opinion. But where the game state is at, I think Uzumaki is pretty solid, but I would definitely put in a low A tier. If I had a low A tier category, it'd definitely be low A tier. It's not gonna be with the rest of the A tiers in the game. Now Namikaze, S tier PvP. PvE is not that good. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many better options. It doesn't have like a lot of damage on it, but you just be able to apply so much pressure. You got 2 TP moves, and then you have like a time stop skill on some JoJo, and then you can in mode you're extremely fast, and you have another TP skill. So you got a constant pressure, constant, you know, just being on somebody and just comboing up, and just they can't run. You just stand on top of them. Just really nasty and really dirty in my personal opinion. Just a Sagasent PvP. It was good before the buff, and it got buffed. So yeah, it's really good. Now for Senju Wood, that's going to SSS. It's good in PvP with the wood pillars. You're tracking down multiple enemies that you don't have to aim at and just hitting them all and going crazy on them. So really good in that aspect. You got the sleep move, and then you got Great Forest Devastation, which all those moves alone go crazy. Then you got two modes. You got Sage mode when you have the wood golem. You have Sage mode when you have the 1,000 hands or the Buddha statue or whatever. It's overall good. Can't go wrong with it. PvP, you're messing up NPCs. PvP, you're just taxing on somebody, especially the first move alone makes it S tier in my personal opinion. Constantly tracking down, you can just apply so much pressure because they have to sit there and get blocked or get stunned by the attack. So you're on the offense as soon as you pop that move, and you put them to sleep as well, and just got really good combos, and just overall a really good KG. All right, boys. Up next we got Boil. Now Boil, in my opinion, it's good PvP. But I don't know if it's S tier good PvP. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can put it in the S tier category. It's really good. You got nice AoE and range to it, and it can really melt somebody. It can honestly really melt somebody. But I just don't know if it has that edge for me of Byakugan and Namikaze. I think it's right under. This would be a top tier A tier. So this will be the very tip of the category of A in my personal opinion. You have the move, like you keep blowing it out. Then you have like the AoE one as well. It's just some really good move. Boil Fist. I think if the Boil Rush move, the first move, if the Boil Rush move auto tracked, if it tracked players, I think I would give it the edge of the S tier. But the first move, you just miss so much, and just that if it had tracking on it, and you hit that mug more times than not, I think I would bump it to S tier. But since that missed a lot, I think I'm gonna keep it at the A tier for sure. Now Wood is one of the better common KGs, but I still gotta put that in C tier. The first move is really good. The second move with the stun is really good, but it'll forever be a downgrade of Senju Wood. It's not trash, so it's definitely not going to the D tier for me, but it's not great either, you know what I'm saying? Now CC is different. Like CC, it changes up. Story mode changes up a lot. But for RPG, there's just too many better options. I can't put it in the category with some other stuff. It doesn't have a mode or anything like that to take it to the next edge. So definitely got to go in around the Nara. It's a good support. It's good. You know what I'm saying? It can be viable, but it's not top tier. It's not something you should be going for. Crystal, I'm gonna go with D on Crystal. Crystal is just garbage. You got the Crystal floor move that's pretty good, but all of the moves are just trash, and you can just block it. It's garbage. I don't want to get into Crystal. Crystal is not good in any shape, form, or fashion, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's the worst KG in the game. That's just me. It's the worst KG in the game. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be. This is my opinion, but it's the worst KG in the game. Now, keeping in particle style, honestly, particle style is nothing good to me. I gotta give it the respect because it's particle style, but it's blockable, it's readable, it's predictable. It does do some decent damage, but it's so predictable, and I just don't get hit by it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see a lot of people using it. I personally haven't used it much, and I just think it's just meh. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a meh KG. So yeah. All right, moving on to that Kamizura. You feel me? Kamizura, definitely gonna put this at the A tier. It's really good. It did get a little nerf at the beginning, so I'm gonna keep it at the A tier. But it's really good. You got B flight, so you got the mobility. You got auto tracking Bs, and you have an iframe move that makes you flower people, and you can like just poison them and do damage over. A lot of the damage did get nerfed. That's why I'm bumping it down a little bit. Did get hit with a little bit of nerf. But overall, Kamizura is good. Got the Sage mode, so you got a mode where they get stat boost. Like I said, they can fly and they can follow, and they like their B and just shoot down like honey shots and stun people or poison people. And then they get like, I think they get like poison combat as well. So Kamizura is really, really, really good. It's another top tier. Actually, I'll probably put that over a little bit over Bull. Like if I had to rank these in the A category, it'd be Kamizura, Bull, then Uzumaki. It's really good. But I just don't think it transcends the PvP, the S tier with the Byakugan and Namikaze. It's good, but not Byakugan and Namikaze good. That makes sense. And moving on to Hoshigaki. Hoshigaki is solid in my opinion. I definitely like Hoshigaki. The first move is decent. You get to rush people. I still like it more than I've been using it. But the second move and the third move is really good. Especially the second move, you get to the whirlpool and you just lock them in the whirlpool. It's really good. And then the third skill, you got a giant water shock bomb. It actually casts a lot faster than I thought it would be casted, so it's really good. Now this would be, I would put this up to the S tier if the mode was good. The mode is just garbage in my opinion. I don't know what they're doing with the mode. I don't know. The mode is not it, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. The mode is the only disappointing thing about it. They switched like to get like the hiding in water move, and I don't really know what it does. Like I don't really know what it does. So yeah, that's that in my opinion. Now moving on to Iron Sand. Iron Sand was an S tier. It was just godly at first, but it did get nerfed, so I had to move it back down to A tier. You got like the spikes move every night, but the fists just go crazy. Now I heard the fists are getting buffed again. If the fists get buffed and they last a long time again, it's moving right back up to the S tier. Moving right back up to the S tier instantly. It was just so meta. I was tired of seeing these giant fists floating around in the air. It was very annoying. But until then, I'm gonna keep my Iron Sand at A tier. So really good KG. Nice move. Got the floor that stuns people. You got the spikes that come up and hit people. You got the giant fist that just drains a lot of mode, which I like it. So people stop using it, but it drains a lot of mode. But yeah, sticking to the A tier right now. If the buff gives it a where the fist can last a long time, it's moving back up to S tier instantly. Kensura, in my opinion, that's S tier. Kensura is really good in my personal opinion. You guys probably see a lot of people using Kensura, Insta-cast Genjutsu, nice AoE. Overall, just a really good mode as well. They got the 2-stage mode. You got the active Kensura. You got like the second stage where you get like the blood tails, like you get the Kagane like you in some Tokyo Ghoul or something like that. So yeah, fire KG speaks for itself. It's really good. I can't remember the stats on it. I think the stats are pretty good, but I really liked it. Exploding doesn't really do anything, but it makes a lot of people, it's like a mental game, because if you block, you get instant block broken, and just constant applying pressure on somebody. I think it's just overall a really good. What's the move like with the giant AoE or roll blood thing? That move is really good as well. So overall, I think Kensura is definitely S tier PvP. All right, guys, we got the Kagu now. This is an A tier for me as well. Kagu is really good. I don't know if I want to move it to S tier PvP though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can move it to S tier. The moveset are really good. Especially like the bone rush from the whip and you smack them, and then the bullets and everything. It works really good. But I just find myself outplaying Kagu a lot, like Kagu players. I don't feel like I have enough issues there. I don't know if that's just my skill level or it's the lack of skill level of the people I fought against. I haven't used it enough for myself personally to actually judge. I do know it's good, but I don't think it's S tier good. Like Byakugan, like the ones S tier, Byakugan, Namikaze, Kensura, those are annoying to fight. Kaguya isn't annoying to fight. Like all these other ones I can deal with pretty fine, and that's why I want to keep it at the A tier, because I can deal with it pretty easily. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it at A tier. It's really good. Kagu is definitely good, but I think I'm gonna keep that bad boy as A tier. It's probably close to S tier PvP though. I need to play with myself to get a better accurate judge of that. But until then, I'm gonna leave it at A tier. Now Scorch, I'll put Scorch at B tier. Now, the first move of Scorch is S tier. The first move of Scorch is so goated. It's so good. But all the other moves are garbage, and so I'm judging it just by the moves alone, not in combination with something else. And Scorch by itself is really bad, in my personal opinion. It's just really bad by itself. Now, comboing it with Taijutsu or whatever moves that you have on, it's good. It's amazing, actually. But only Scorch is carried by his first move. Now, the first move, like I said, the first move is S tier, but the other two moves are C tier, in my opinion. So that's why I knock it down to B tier. Scorch is really, really good. One of my favorites. Stays on my moveset. It's a go-to for the Scorch forwards for me. But I still can't put Scorch by itself on the S tier or the A tier. I gotta keep it at B tier. I gotta keep it at B tier. Now, moving on Explosion, that's joint's garbage. I ain't gonna talk about Explosion. Explosion is not good at all. At all. Alright, so moving up to Ash. Yeah, Ash is going to PvP. Ash is busted. You got the Sage mode, the Monkey Sage mode. You got the Ash bullets that just orb balls that explode and just do fat damage. Oh, I hate that move, man. You get a server full of Ash spammers, it's just annoying, man. I don't even want to get into Ash. I'm gonna get frustrated. But overall, Ash is S tier. It's annoying to deal with. It's nice mold ability. Yeah, combine that with multi shadow clones. I know we're not combining thing, but your Monkey Sage floating around with some shadow clones, it's just annoying to deal with. So definitely going into the S tier for me. Now Lava, I don't know. Lava's a B tier for me. Lava's good, but it's not that good, my opinion. The lava floor is decent, but it just does it does so much low damage. It takes so much chakra, and people, I don't know. I haven't used lava myself, but just when I fight lava users, I don't know. It just doesn't seem that good to me, my personal opinion. So I like lava. I think it's good. I don't think it's trash by any means, but I do think it's in the category with like, yeah, I don't think it's that good. I'm gonna keep it at B. I'm gonna keep it at B. Now Storm is going to A tier for me. Storm is really good. You got the laser circles, like you can like just point it with your mouse and go crazy damage. You got the move where you can pull it up in the air and auto target people in the area, and then you have like the AOE move. It's just good. Good damage, good AOE, good multi targets. Overall, just really good, man. If it had a mode like a freaking, if their mode was like lightning cloak or something like that or something, I don't know. It would be S tier because the moves are really good in my opinion. It just doesn't have like any mode, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you gotta have the mode. I feel like to get the S tier, you gotta have the mode on, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Now Gold Dust, where I'll put Gold Dust at? Gold Dust is pretty meta-ish right now. With just the giant AOE thing that you can put up. Do I want to put the S tier though? Oh man. This is pretty hard for me, my guys. I don't know where I want to put this at. The giant AOE, and then you get like the auto snipe move with it. Goldust is really good, but I think it's in tandem with other things. So I think I'm gonna keep Goldust in the A tier. That giant AOE thing is just so good. It's so good. It's so good. But none of the other moves are just like S tier though. I think the other two moves are not as good. So I think I'm gonna keep it at the A tier level in my personal opinion. Alright boys, now we got Shirogane. Alright, so Shirogane is really good. And I think I'm gonna put this at the S tier PvP. I think it's an A tier. I think it's an A tier A tier PvP, but I do think it's really good for PvE. You got the poison that you can just put it down, and then you can do the explosion, a lot of damage. PvP is good. It's really good. The poison is really good. The explosion is really good. Having a puppet with the range is good as well. But once again, I can't put it in the category of Byakugan, Namikaze, Katsurugun, and Ash. I just can't put it in that category with me. Even though it's really good, I just don't think it belongs in that category with them. That's my personal opinion. But yeah, I can't put it there. So, but I do think it's really good PvE. You stack all the NPCs up and just melt them down with the poison and stuff like that, and the explosion, and they're about dead. I think it's really good PvE, and it's close to extra PvP in my opinion. It's close, but no cigar. Then we got Yuki Ice. Yuki Ice first move is really bad in my opinion. But the second and third moves is great. You got the second move, you got the giant AoE of ice, and the third move is just goated. The ice blood dragons or whatever, and they just track you down and freeze you. Those moves are really good. Really good in my personal opinion. Mud is great. Mud is A tier in my opinion. You got mud slot, it literally takes no chakra and you get slot of them. You got the mud like pillar move that just literally just do damage and stun them in it. Mud is just really good. Mud is just overall really good. It's a slept on one. I think a lot of people sleep on it, but I do think because it's I would say it's a lower A tier. Like if you're in the A tier categories, you definitely gonna want like Iron Sand or Gold Dust or Iron Sand or Kamizura. You know what I'm saying? Mud's a low tier A, but it's still really good. I think it's still I think it's better than Sand, it's better than Particle, it's better than Scorch, it's better than Lava in my opinion. So I don't want to put it down to B tier, but it's not top of the A tier area. So last one we have Ice. Ice is C. Ice second move is really good. Otherwise it would be in a low tier for me, but the Ice second move, the Ice floor is actually pretty good in my opinion. It's just multi stuns. I don't know why. I feel like Crystal and Ice are supposed to be the same moves, but it's not. I don't know. Crystals don't hit, but Ice is hit. Ice hits. You know what I'm saying? So that's my KG list, guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. Once again, this is just my personal opinion. I would love to hear you guys' opinion down in the comment section. What you guys think is the top tier. This is just mine. Like I said, this is just mine. Definitely love to hear you guys' feedback. But yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna catch you boys later to the new iBeMaine. I'm signing out. Peace.